Hello everyone and happy Sunday or National Pretzel Day. I think I read that in my National Day email last night before I deleted it. So if not, today's National Pretzel Day at the Olson house. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I did, so I've been wanting to make the pretzels for a while. I haven't made them yet, but I'm using the Pampered Chef pretzel mix. And you do have to make it. It's like you add a cup of water and you stir it and then you knead it for 5 minutes, which is so stinking easy, which is the reason why I haven't made it, because I was like, oh, I don't want to knead it and blah, blah, blah. But then you have to let it rise, or actually let it sit for 20 minutes or 25 minutes. So, you know, usually it's like, oh, crap, I wanted them right now. So I did that in advance so we don't have to wait and just listen to me talk for 25 minutes while it rests. It will not rise, it says. But so I've got that. I think I've got like 2 minutes left for that. So the nice thing is when you get the pretzel set, you can get the pretzel mat, which has all the instructions on here. So basically step 1 says make it. So it's like, make your dough according to the directions and preheat your oven to 400 degrees. So all your instructions are right here. So you've got step 1 is make it, step 2 is roll it, and it even has your the measurements on here for how long to roll out your dough. Mix it. So, and that is our baking soda mix, which is 4 cups of water to 4 tablespoons of baking soda. And so we'll get that going. Shape it, and so then you've got your little shape of the pretzel on here. I've got my pretzel shaper, so we're going to use that. Step 5 is dip it, so then you're going to dip it into that baking soda mix. You're going to brush it with your egg wash and then bake it. And so it's all right here, and I love it. And it even has your mix it instructions on here, so if you forget that it's 4 cups of water to 4 tablespoons of baking soda, microwave on high for 5 minutes, it's all right here. I love this. So it's also on your, the pretzel dough mix package. But look how teeny tiny that print is. I mean, all you have to remember on your pretzel package is the first step is 1 pouch pretzel dough mix, 1 cup warm water. And then, you know, you knead it for 5 minutes. So then you can just throw that away because all the rest of your directions are right here. Ha! How cool is that? I even used this for my kneading mat. I put a little bit of flour on there and kneaded it, and boom, wham, bam, it was done. And that's our timer to tell me my dough is ready. So we're going to go ahead and voila. Now I feel like Rachel Ray or somebody because I'm like, oh, and look, here's our dough. So anyway, I'm just going to pull this out. You do put it in a lightly oiled bowl when you're letting it sit and rest. And that's just, I think, so it doesn't stick. So I just sprayed it with a little magic spray. So hey Holly, thanks for joining. I always get so excited when I see that you're watching. And it was funny when you came on today. It's like, do you want to bring them on the camera? I was like, ooh, she might kill me if I did that. So I did it. So anyway, we are going to take this. Okay, and then one more thing, and it even says it on here. So divide your dough into 8 pieces. So I've got my other cutting board right here so I could do that. So I'm just going to cut it in half. Because I don't know how else you would do it. And then I'm going to quarter it, and then each of my quarters will cut in half. So then I've got my 8 pieces. So just cut it up like a pizza or a pie. So I just did it in half, and half, and half, and half, and half, and half. So now I've got my 8 pieces. And then I'm going to take each piece one at a time. And I'm going to roll it out into my long skinny rope. You probably don't want to watch me do this. Didn't even know that was a thing. I know, Holly. So how would you like it if I said, invite you to go on live? And Holly's like, okay, whatever. And then there you are. Voila! You're like joining me. So maybe sometime we could try that. I've never done it, but I know sometimes it always says, would you like to go, you know, invite so-and-so to go live. And I'm like, they might kill me. So we'll have to like plan that. Like my hair is going crazy today. So anyway, so I'm almost, it's 15 inch. Well, I think it's inches. Yeah, 15 inches. So that's what what this is. Okay, so I've got my 15 inches rolled out. And it's so funny because it's like, make it, roll it, mix it, shape it, dip it. And then it says, repeat for each pretzel. So this is my little pretzel form. This, I was like looking at this, I'm like, what in the heck do I do? So you put this as the bottom base. And so if you don't get the base and stuff, that's okay because you have your little shape on your mat. But you're going to put that down here and then set this on top. So roll it, and we forgot. We're going to mix it. So I'm going to do my water. So I'm going to add my 4 cups of water because I did not do this in advance. So you guys can watch me fill 4 cups of water because that's exciting. 4 cups. And we're going to add 4 tablespoons of... Nope, sorry, you got to turn you guys back. So you can see what... Oh my goodness, my egg almost rolled off the counter. Was following my son. So, oh no. So I was trying to decide what to make for you guys today. Dos. And my other option, tres. And then we've got cuatro. I was thinking about, because another thing just on my list of things to make this week, for the family, I was going to make energy balls. So I'll probably make those later and not live. Because I'm like, how exciting is that? It's just, you add your ingredients and then you roll into balls. So it's like, you guys might not be excited to watch that. So I'm just whisking this. I didn't, at first when I got this thing, it's the stainless steel mini whipper. It's like, what in the heck am I ever going to use that for? I've got a whisk. I've got 2 whisks, but I use this thing all the time. In case you've been watching, you know it's true. All right, and then we're going to put this in the microwave for 5 minutes while we roll more of these guys out. 5 minutes. Sorry, I should have been doing that while I was doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this bad boy to the side, because then we want to be able to do those. So how is everybody doing? It's Sunday. It is beautiful outside today in Kansas City. I know Elizabeth is, I think, are you in Oklahoma, Elizabeth? I think she's in Oklahoma. Holly's in Seattle. Sometimes Susie will watch me and she's in Phoenix. That is the best thing when you guys are watching. It's like people are watching from all different parts of the country, so it's kind of fun. I had a friend post today, and he was saying he's he was smoking ribs or something today because it was a beautiful day in DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, right? So it's just kind of fun to see what everybody's doing all over the country and knowing that we're all kind of in the same boat as far as being cold and not being able to do all the things that we used to do, which this is what I used to do, hang out at the house and go. But my husband is putting in the electric fence today. It looks like he's been out there and heard him hollering at one of the pups. Somebody went a little bit too far, I think. So, while the other one was in here just being a lazy dog. So, good. A good dog is what I was just corrected. So, you too, Holly? You're putting in the electric fence? Or you just hang out at the house and cook all the time? Yeah, cook or create things. So, oh my gosh, I thought my husband was getting into my cabinet, and I was like, oh, getting into the bourbon a little early. But
it's noon, isn't it?
He's like, it's noon and it's not bourbon, it's my vodka. You guys, so I had him buy the blue raspberry vodka. That looks pretty good. I don't think that's going to last long in the house. So that was my drink of choice last night, and it's yumlish. And so it's a blue raspberry vodka, water, and sweet lemon, and Mambo's happy. So you hydrate and you're drinking, and looks like he's gonna do a little electric lemonade today. So I would make a video making my cocktails again, but you know what? The problem with that is That's what I like. I like vodka and water. So there's no shaker involved. I guess I could shake it because the shaking is the funnest part. So I need to look up some more cocktail recipes so we can have another happy hour. Maybe Friday night again, because Friday night's a good night for happy hour, or Wednesday night or Sunday afternoon. I mean, when you're in quarantine and you're unemployed, it doesn't really matter, right? And you guys that are employed can just, live vicariously through me. So, because, it's fun. So, right now, all we're doing is I've already made the dough because it was so super stinking easy. It's a packet of the pretzel dough mix that you can get on the Pampered Chef website, which I hear is amazing. I mean, some people were, yay, I knew we're like kindred spirits, Holly. I don't really like, my husband bought the lemonade, and I'm like, yeah, that'll taste like blue raspberry lemonade, but I don't like lemonade, so, kind of defeats the purpose. So anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so it was a packet of the pretzel mix, and the pretzel mix must have been gone for a while, it came back and people were buying it like 5, 10 at a time. I'm like, wow, must be good. I have not personally tried it because I'm just lazy. I'm honest with you guys. I'm lazy, and it calls for that step of wait, and I don't want to make it and then wait. But I made it in advance, and then I cleaned my counters and did my dishes, and so I really wasn't waiting. But you guys would not have wanted to wait 25 minutes while it rested or whatever it has to do, because it didn't rise, and it says on the package it's not going to rise, so it's all good. So, I mean, you guys, I know you're enjoying watching me roll it out to my 15-inch snakes. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, somebody posted that they saw, people post that they, everything they see and do these days, and somebody had posted a picture of a snake. Yeah, done, I'm gone. Reminds me of a story when Tony and I first moved back to Kansas City from Topeka. We had an apartment all lined up and stuff, and we were moving in. So, of course, the first thing I'm going to do when I'm moving into a new place is he's unloading the boxes and bringing them in. So I'm cleaning because I'm like, okay, we're going to disinfect this place. And did I cut that, or is this one? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This looks really big. So anyway, so I started cleaning, and I slid open the sliding glass door, and I'm spraying, and I'm cleaning the glass. And I look because something moved or caught my eye. And in the door jamb of the sliding glass door, where the little locky thing is, where it connects and hooks, is a snake. You could see the thing moving up and down. I was like, done. We're out. So my husband, because we're both deathly scared of snakes, this thing is in the wall of the exterior of the house. Yep. We picked up those boxes that we had moved in, and we put them back in the truck, and we called them. We were like, nope, not going to do it. We broke that lease. Seriously, we were gone. And then try finding an apartment in same day rental status because we had the truck and we were moved, we moved out of our other place, and it was crazy. But so then in that place, I loved it because it was a duplex, and it backed up to a wooded little area with a creek. No wonder there was a snake, right? It was so pretty, but had a garage and everything, and it was nice. But we rented it unseen because we were in Topeka and this was Kansas City, but knew the area and stuff. Yeah, so we ended up finding a place to rent on a third floor apartment. But, it worked. It worked until we bought our first house. So that was my story, my snake story. So these are our little snakes. The microwave is done, so we will get to rolling. We've already got, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Baby. It's hot. It should be hot. I'm just assuming. The bowl's kind of warm. So we're going to take our pretzel form. This is the bottom. Put that on the bottom. Put this one on the top. And it even shows little lines. So which way to go. So I guess we'll start here. I don't know. Start here and go down around like that. Why is my pretzel not making a pretzel? Okay, so you go. Okay, there really are pictures on here that show me, so that's a good thing. It says to start this way with that hanging off, go around and down and back up and around and oh, wait. Okay, so here we go. You're going to start like this. Oh, Dana's saying you probably have snakes now. No. So then you go like this and wrap it, and voila. Look at that. Ta-da! So that's how you make your pretzel. Whew. I was a little confused. Okay, so then you're going to lift this off. Pretzel's still on. And you're going to dunk it in the water. I had a feeling my bowl wasn't going to be big enough. So I dipped it on each side. Dip into the pretzel mix for a few seconds and then put it on our sheet pan, which is my pretzel is shrinking as I'm doing this because that water is so hot. So, and then I'm just going to set it on my pan here. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Slide it off and set it on my pan. Can you guys see it? Yeah, you can, I think. Got my egg over here just waiting because we're going to make an egg wash. Dana, don't even say things like that. I see you saying, oh, you probably have them now where you live. No, I don't. We don't have any snakes in the woods where I live. I haven't. And just knock on wood. I'm sure there are, but I hate snakes. And they are just fine outside, not anywhere around me. And that's just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these pretzels are so dang cute. So I think the baking soda water, I don't really know what its purpose is. But it says to do it, so we're doing it, doggone it. And I think that just helps give it that kind of crispy coating on a pretzel. And the egg will give it that golden beautifulness. And that pretzel does not look like a pretzel right now. Might have to move these a little closer because this is going to make 8. 8 beautiful pretzels. And then the fun thing is I was getting some butter out to butter the tops, when they come out. And you can butter them and then you can, put your large coarse salt on them if you want. If you have margarita salt, that would probably be perfect. I don't really like mine salty, so which is fine because I don't have salt. Or we can probably just, put some of that wonderful pink Himalayan salt that, on my grinder, I could do that. Or I've got cinnamon and sugar. That will be amazing on them. What else would probably be amazing is the garlic butter that I have that I bought at Sam's Club. I bet that'll be good. So you can have garlicky, buttery pretzels. Do these things grow in the oven? Does anybody know? Because I might have to get another pan. So you can do any different flavors you wanted. If you wanted, I guess you could. I've got powdered sugar, so they'd be like a fennelly cake. Ooh, fennelly cake pretzel. Hey Jenny's watching. Jenny, have you made the pretzels? No, Jenny is one of my host extraordinaires, and Dana too. This pretzel he's like got a long mustache. Oops. When I pick him up, he falls out of his form. So, here. But it looks like a little, I'm going to try to pick it up with the form on there so you guys can see. Can you see? Looks like he's got like an extra long mustache. So with handlebars, I guess we can make them into little faces or something. My son's over here. He's working on my puzzle. So for my birthday, they got me a 1,500 piece. It's a New York, what is that called? Collage puzzle. So the sucker it's huge. I think it's, I was reading the dimensions of it. It's like 24 inches by 32 inches, or 26 by 32. So it's a good size puzzle, but oh my gosh, it's been tough. I think I worked on it almost all day yesterday, and you know, he's working on it for me a little bit, and it's been fun. He is the Puzzle Meister. He's earned that name from when he kicked my butt in Puzzle Wars the other day. That was fun. Right, Anthony? Yeah. Yeah. We had Puzzle Wars, and he smoked me by like an hour. But he had the easier puzzle. And he'll tell me though. He reminds me, he's like, Mom, you picked. I was thinking that because I was the puzzle master that I would have the easier one. Because I went to Walmart one day and it was like a 5-pack of Toy Story puzzles. So, or not Toy Story puzzles, but Disney puzzles. So one of them, so there was like 2 300-piece puzzles, 2 500-piece puzzles, and 1 750-piece puzzle. So we did the 300-piece each. So we puzzle worded. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to cut these with that. But anyway, if you were doing puzzle pieces, pretzel bites, you would roll them out, and then you could just crimp them. You would cut them into 1-inch bites. And that's what I was going to do, and I forgot because I was having so much fun making pretzels. So now we're going to make our egg wash, which is 1 egg. This is why I had the whisker out. And a tablespoon of water. So just get that. We'll go ahead and whisk it. Whisk it. Whisk it. See how handy this little mini whisker is? I mean, voila. And I've got my baster. Had this out for my butter, but I forgot I needed to. We're just going to give them a good brushy brush. And then we're going to put these guys in the oven. I think it's for, oh, guess what? It says it right here. 18 to 20 minutes. So I'm not going to make you guys just hang out with me for 18 to 22 minutes because by then I'm sure you guys are screaming at me going, all right, we've heard your stories. We
Crosby.
don't want to hear your voice any longer. I'm just kidding. I know you guys love me and you could listen to me all day. But I will take a picture at the end. I know I'm going to put the cinnamon and sugar on some of these. I'm going to put butter on all of them because I've already got my butter chunked up and ready to be melted. I'll do that while these suckers are baking. And okay, so there we go. They are egg washed and going into the oven.
Stop it.
So,
No.
not true. What's the matter? Wait. Oh. Holly, you're so sweet. I'm going to set that timer. Whoopsies. All right, friends. Timer is set. Those guys are going to be cooking for, like I said, 18 to 20 minutes. And then I will probably not go live so you guys can watch me butter them or sprinkle them, dip them in cinnamon and sugar. But I will definitely post a picture in the comments and tell you how amazing they are, just so you can be a little bit more jealous. No, I'm just kidding. So while they're baking, I'll just clean up my little mess and start working on the puzzle. So thanks, guys. Have a great day. Go outside and get some vitamin D. All right. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye.